Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Tim Braden, Second Legacy. You are amazing, and are you ready for a expert demonstration of safety on a range by a Senate candidate and an overall D-bag, Adam Kinzinger? Yeah, this is going to be a great one. Guys, we're going to learn something today. Don't shoot AR-15s at steel rifles at 7 yards with no iPro, because reporters could be injured. And if you guys are enjoying this content and you're not emotionally injured, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. Tim, it wasn't a good day.
No,
if you're a Democrat Senate candidate.
just another photo op here where the anti-gunners are out with guns trying to say, "Hey, look, we're just like you, dude." It's a Davy Hogg moment. Except they shot a reporter. Yeah,
but you know what? If they're gonna, I mean, like, goodness. You know what? Hold on, Tim. I think we owe it to the people of Second Legacy just to insulate ourselves officially. We do not condone violence and pain, and we don't want reporters to get hurt.
Yeah, we don't want Democrats shooting reporters. I mean, we do not want Senate Democrat candidates in Missouri shooting reporters, or any for that matter.
I mean, this is really an exercise in education, and so now we're going to proceed with our disclaimer. It is golden. Look at these dum-dums. Oh my God, look what they did. Tim.
Yeah. And then they posted it on social media. I mean, what is it with people that feel it's like the Tex Grebner moment, right? Like, I just effing shot myself. Why would you post that?
And who does that?
Right. And so these guys go out, shoot a reporter. They're literally standing like 10 yards from steel targets with 5.56 rifles with highly magnified optics. And and then they're like, I think the post said something like, when you go to the range, we had 4 med kits because
no, that's the next one. That's how they spun it. That's how they spun it.
Okay. Well, then you take the lead, because I woke up to this morning and I was just spitting coffee all over my monitor. It's like, this is just epic gold. This is more Davy Hogg moments where we have leftists. And Kinzinger's a turncoat piece of junk, but
absolutely
on top of that, the guy goes out there to have this PR moment to appeal to the gun guys. Like,
my God,
we're losing male voters, so we got to go out and quick, act manly, and then they shoot themselves and everybody else around them. Yeah. Let's just put a steel target in front of us, put some tannerite out there at 5 feet, and let's just shoot everything. And no eye protection, nothing. Let's just do it and have a good time.
Yeah. You know what I think they should also do? Maybe they put like a cylinder of BBs inside the tannerite.
Careful.
Or like right on the outside of it.
Careful.
Maybe they could like make a makeshift freedom more. You never know. Like what could go wrong?
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's break this down. Professionally, we have some bona fides in the gun world. Maybe we can offer a few little pointers to any other gun controlling virtue signal photo shoot. So right off, this first one right here, Tim, like this is gold. Look how manly this is. He's got an AR-15. He's shooting down range at least 23 feet. He has a scope for 23 feet. And that's a pretty high magnification scope, I believe, Tim. Yeah, that doesn't look like the old red dot.
Yeah, I'm guessing like 4 to 18 power minimum, and it could be far more powerful than that. But I don't think it dials back to 1 power looking at that objective lens. That bell on that sucker is pretty large. So I'm going to go with, at least 18 power, if not higher.
I mean, minimum.
Yeah. Minimum. So you really, I'm surprised you could even find a target at 10 feet in front of them with a scope with that much magnification.
You know what that is? That's this one. That's where you aim it like this, like without the optic, and then you go into the optic.
Yeah. He's just like, he's doing one of these.
That's exactly right. Going over it. He's pulling the anti-sniper at the Butler rally. Huh? Shit. Crap. Yeah.
Quick.
It's not good.
Get the reporter up here. Have him stand by the target and get this shot.
Right. Quick. Stand right here. Nothing will ricochet or anything. And then we've got, of course, the dreaded AR-15, which is persona non grata in the gun world.
Boy.
And
a guy running for a Democrat ticket with an AR-15. Who's he trying to appeal to here?
I know, right. And by the way, if you guys are not sure, that's the guy behind the turncoat POS in the blue shirt. That's that manly little guy standing there like, I hold these all the time. That's the guy running for Senate. But I'm not to him yet, Tim, because there's one more thing I've got to point out about Adam Kinzinger, the whole turncoat Republican who's a never Trumper who was on the January 6th committee and cries a lot. Yeah. He's not wearing iPro, and he's shooting metal targets with an AR-15 at about 7 yards. He's lucky not blind. That's what he is.
Yeah, and we already know that they're literally shooting. It's not like he's shooting past the targets that are in frame there, because a reporter was literally fragged. And the only way that could happen is if poorly designed targets, which those may be. I can't tell from the pixelation in the video.
Right.
That are hanging flat that you're shooting straight at.
That's
falling
exactly
comes
what they're
back at about a 20-degree cone off the flat hanging target. That's why
Yep.
you'll see people like us.
Mhm.
We hang our targets like this, so the rounds come and deflect down into the dirt. But we
And
also don't
we're the
shoot.
dumb ones, by the way.
Yeah.
And we're the dumb ones.
Yeah, and we don't shoot at steel targets with rifle
No.
cartridges.
We don't do
At
it.
7 yards, at 100.
Mm-mm.
So we have a test target that was built specifically for 50 yards, people. And it's super thick, and it hangs at an angle like this.
Like this.
So there's zero chance of anything coming back towards the shooter, and that's at 50 yards. These morons are shooting pistol targets at 7 yards that are flat hanging, and yes, they fragged somebody, and it's a miracle more people didn't get
Love
hurt.
it. I'm really glad no one got hurt. Honest to God, I'm really glad. And we'll
Somebody
get to
did
the,
get
we'll
hurt.
The image in a
There's
second.
blood
Well,
everywhere.
I mean,
They had 4 med
seriously
kits.
hurt. You're right. You're right. That's a good point. But before we move on to the next image, I have questions. I want to know, on a range that short, what were they going to do with tannerite? Like,
there it is.
what were you going to do? Mix up the binary and put it 20 feet away and just go, look how manly I am. Vote for me, Missouri.
Maybe they could find a refrigerator, put that at 7 yards, and put 500 pounds
God.
behind the
I hate to
refrigerator,
see it.
which seems to be a thing on
That
social
is a
media.
thing.
You put
Very
a
weird.
fraggable object here, you put the explosive behind it, then you shoot it this way so everything blows back at you.
Yeah, it's not a good look. Well,
Too many
let's
videos
go
of
on.
that
Let's
out
see if
there.
we can. Oh God, yes. Let's see if we can find some blood. Let's see if we can see what happened, Dr. Slide. See if you can pull up the. There it is. There it is, Tim. I don't think you can see because of the actual pixelation, but look how happy he is. Look at that reporter.
There he is.
Smiling ear to ear. He is grinning. Oh, he loves him some freedom. Look at him.
Stop your grinning and drop your linen. That's right.
My goodness
They're all happy. That's one thing I've noticed about this. There's several pictures, different angles of this, so that was well documented.
They're all smiling,
and they're all smiling like, "Hey, I got shot in the arm.
I got shot with shrapnel.
by Adam
I'm
Kinzinger,
awesome.
the
I'm gonna
anti-gunning
get so much play.
traitor." Yeah. I was shot by
But don't
Benedict
worry.
Arnold, everybody. Yeah, it's like, wow.
Exactly. No, but that's the best part. It wasn't even Adam Kinzinger.
Oh,
it was
wasn't?
the actual guy running for the Senate in Missouri. He literally shot the reporter covering him.
Well, he's happy about it. He's got a souvenir in his arm.
But then the other thing here, Tim, this is a flesh wound on the outside, the back of the arm, and they're applying a tourniquet.
I can't even. Let me go back and look at this.
That's hold on. No, go on your profile. That black thing in the image.
Yeah.
They're putting a tourniquet on to hold a bandage in place.
That's what they're doing. It's like it looks like a belt. To be honest with you, it doesn't even look like it's not a proper tourniquet.
They didn't get bit by a snake.
It's somebody's belt. It looks like, and then they're gonna putting a belt on a Band-Aid. And the guy's like, "Oh yeah." Don't worry, folks. We're professionals.
We're professional. I'm so happy to be a part of this. I think that guy's just smiling because the lawsuit he's going to get.
Where's the tampon? You're supposed to stuff a tampon in it. Tampon Tim should be there on the
Tampon Tim should be on it.
I got you guys. Yeah.
Yep. All good. And then, of course, you got to wrap it up with the cover up, the turning political tweet from the actual candidate. Dr. Slides, this is the one where he says how many. There we go. Let me actually pull this up so I can read it because it's a little pixelated. This right here, dude, this is that stuff that you just go, oh, so this is what we're doing. This is happening. Let me read this for you as it loads. Tim, listen to this. I'm going to narrate it like you would narrate something. Great day at the range today with my friend at Adam Kinzinger. We got to hang out with some union workers while exercising our freedom. Always have your first aid kit handy. Shrapnel can always fly when you hit a target like today, and you've got to be ready to go. We had 4 first aid kits, so we were able to take care of the situation, and I'm glad Ryan is okay and was able to continue reporting. Oh, my God.
Yeah. They're totally trying to spin it. Hey, guys, just having a good time at the range doing man stuff.
Be safe.
I shot this bro, and we patched him all up because we had 4 med kits and a tampon and a tourniquet, and we got them all patched. It was just a great day of bonding, and
oh my God, manliness,
we were
freedom.
shooting beer cans out of each other's hands. It was just a good day.
Man, one guy put an apple on his head. It was crazy. Dude,
these people.
If this is not like, if this is not politician virtue signal spin factory fail blog, I don't know what. This makes Dick Cheney shooting a guy in the butt nothing.
Well, I think he shot him in the face.
Was it the face?
His bird shot from like 100
butt.
yards. He like rained bird shot on somebody, and
oh, you hate to see it, but that's not near as bad as frickin' AR-15 shrapnel from 7-yard metal steel targets.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm just glad they didn't get to the Tannerite. Like that.
Yeah, that may have saved
would
them.
That story have been.
Yeah, they shot the reporter before they got to the Tannerite, which could have taken them all out.
I mean, like, could you imagine how that would have read? In local tragedy, we had a Senate candidate and 9 other people standing too close to Tannerite, and they are no longer with us. Like, good Lord.
But it was the AR-15, folks.
It was. If they had been shooting like, the 30-06 or the shotgun that was on the table too, it would have been fine.
I'm surprised they didn't try to spin it that the AR-15 shot the reporter.
It just went wild.
This is an example of how dangerous these are.
Oh my God! No one saw it coming. It was madness, pandemonium.
It jumped off the table and shot the reporter, and we had 4 tourniquets. Yeah.
Oh my God! And a belt. Oh man, that flesh wound was so taken care of. Man, talk about courage under fire, Tim. That guy's so ready for office.
Yep. This is what happens when you let idiots out in the wild with cameras, and they're trying so desperately to be relevant. They want to convince you they're just regular guys like you, and they're not. These people are not normal. These are and the most annoying part of this is the theater that this encompasses, because you literally have Democrat running candidates that have campaigned against AR-15s, and there they are with an AR-15 shooting reporters.
Sometimes you just sometimes it happens, Tim.
If he got elected, he might be the only pro-gun, pro-AR-15 senator in existence on the Democrat side, but I don't think that's the case here.
Not anymore. Not anymore. I mean, like, we got to really be pragmatic about this, Tim. Maybe, you know what, dude? Hold on. Maybe this is it. Maybe it was like those cartoon bullets. Remember when we were kids and the cartoon bullets, they would shoot and they would miss and they would like slow down in the air, and then they would turn and go the other direction. Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, it was definitely not their fault. Clearly, they're very, very experienced shooters here, and they're just having a man day at the range. It's like they're just gonna let's run down the range and lock ourselves in a steel room, where the walls are about 6 feet apart, and just shoot in circles, folks. It should be fun. And we brought Tannerite, but don't worry, we got 4 med kits.
It's okay. It's okay, guys.
Are we done with these clones? Are we?
No, we're done. We're done. We have officially done our due diligence and our duty to the people of Second Legacy and the internet in general. We have shown what it is. Everyone went home safely, and I'm sure that reporter's smiling all the way to town because he's going to get a lawsuit ready and sue the campaign and get lots of money.
That would be an epic outcome to all this.
It's going to happen.
All right. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching these idiots out there on Idiot Display, and just thank goodness that they actually took the time to post it to social media so we could have some fun with it. Thank you for watching Second Legacy, and we'll talk to you guys soon.